Hey everyone, Rosbowski here, and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's 3 information and speculation video. Today, we're going to be talking about the Marionette, and how potentially the Marionette is in charge and controlling the rest of the animatronics. Now, myself and Lutaro Ferrer, apologies if I've butchered your name, I've practiced it like a million times and hopefully I got it right, but me and Mr. Ferrer, or Mr. Ferrer and I, were having a conversation in the comment section of one of the previous videos about how the Marionette could potentially be controlling the rest of the gang. Now, we came about this theory because if you have a look at the Marionette, the puppet's jump scare, you will notice that he has the white glint in his eye. He has where the iris, is it the iris? Is the pupil? The pupil is white in the eye. Now, if you have a look at that, and then we go ahead and look at some of the other animatronics' faces and their eyes, occasionally you will also see this little white dot through their eyes. Now, I've been having a little bit of a think about it, and what if the Marionette is subdued? If this music subdues the Marionette, if you're winding up the musical box, it keeps the Marionette at bay, peaceful almost. But what happens if every time you see these little white glints in the other animatronics' eyes, whether it's Freddy, whether it's Bonnie, what happens if that's the Marionette looking through their eyes? What happens if the Marionette is bringing these robots forward, not only to get revenge for his fallen brethren and himself, but he is also trying to stop you from winding up that musical box so he can get free and kill you? Basically, what we have concluded is the Marionette is the first child to be killed. The Marionette is the first child to be killed. Now, or there is also the theory that the Marionette is actually the mother of the killed child. Either way, though, this puppet, this Marionette wants to get revenge. He wants to kill any adult that is seen to be in one of these establishments. They recognize them as evil, as a danger, and they want to get rid of them. If this music is, in fact, subduing the Marionette, which it appears to be, what happens if the Marionette is sending the animatronics after you to distract you long enough so he/she can come and kill you? I think it's a really interesting theory, especially because we know that the Marionette has given these animatronics life. The children have died. If it is a mother, which is quite likely, then the motherly instincts kick in and want to help these children out by giving them life, by sticking them inside another suit, giving them an extra lease on life, like a one-up sort of thing. If it's a kid, again, it probably feels pity for the rest of the children, wants to bring them into this whole new supernatural field and help them out. And if the Marionette is indeed subdued by the music, what other way is there to break free of this and kill us than use the other animatronics? I think it's really interesting. One, the Marionette is giving them life. Two, if the Marionette can control them, which it looks like the Marionette might be able to, so it'd be really interesting to see how the Marionette fits into the third game. The theories going around so far are that the Marionette is given the Springtrap life. How else has Springtrap had life? The only indication so far is that the souls have been guided into these animatronics by the Marionette, and it would make sense. Again, if you're talking about the Marionette or the puppet master, why is a Marionette? A Marionette is something that gets controlled, is pulling the strings almost, so it would be kind of nice if the puppet was the puppet master, if you know what I mean, in the sense that the puppet was controlling the rest of them like puppets, like marionettes, like his own personal playthings. Like, he gave them life, so the Marionette is sort of in charge and controls the rest of them, controls his animatronic army. It would be quite cool if that was the case, and if every time we saw Freddy or Bonnie and the white light that we saw in their eyes, if that was the Marionette looking through their eyes to find out what was going on, how cool would that be? How in-depth of a story would that be? So, me and Mr. Ferrer had the conversation about it, and it just made a lot of sense to me. A viable theory. Again, it's just a theory. None of this is factual, but it's interesting. It's something else to think about. It's something else. I think the Marionette is going to play a massive role in this new game, and we need to know more about the Marionette. Like, it's obviously a very, very vital character to the story, and there's so much mystery surrounding it so far, and that's exactly why that I love the Marionette and why I will always look into theories like this to do with the Marionette. It just gets me excited. It's like, oh, it's just good. And I really think that this could be a viable theory if the Marionette is actually controlling the rest of the animatronics to break free from this music. Maybe it's not just subduing it. Maybe it's not the case that the Marionette likes the music. What happens if it's the music is forcing it to be subdued somehow? I don't know. And he's just possessing the rest of them when he's subdued. I don't know. It's interesting. It's really interesting to think about. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Maybe, again, it might just be a glint in their eye. Who knows? It's just another interesting Five Nights at Freddy's 3 theory. Either way, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, then please hit that like button and come subscribe for more badass theories if you've not already done that. Either way, though, guys, I've been Razbowski, you've been the beautiful bastards as always for watching, and I love each and every single one of you. Goodbye!